Okay, so in this quick video, I'm going to share with you how to fix a pop nail or drywall screw in your sheetrock. Hi there, I'm Jeff with Home Repair Tutor. This is going to be a really quick video, and I'm going to show you a few different quick tips that you'll be able to apply in other drywall repair projects. So stay tuned, let's get to it. Before you know it, that pop drywall nail or screw is going to be gone.
So here's my pop nail in my drywall. As you can see here, it's leaving a little bit of a bubble there. So what I have to do is tear out the old joint compound using a putty knife. And what I'm trying to do is reveal the top of the screw, as you can see here, because that's our culprit. You can remove that screw using a screwdriver or a drill. And what you'll want to do is replace that screw by putting a new one in about 1.5 inches above the old spot. Now you can see here my new screw is slightly longer than the old one, so I made a little mark on the wall and then drilled it into place. And you want the new screw to leave a slight dimple in the drywall. You can use Sheetrock patching compound Easy Sand 5 for this project because it sets up in 5 minutes and it's really easy to mix up. I want the consistency to be that of a thick milkshake, and then you can apply it to the hole and to the new screw. Honestly, you probably only have to do this, but I wanted to show you that if that hole that you created is really bad, you can also apply mesh tape to the wall and then a nice thick layer of joint compound, and then smooth that layer down like I'm doing here so that there's not much. There's just enough holding that tape to the wall. And in between you can play with your kids or watch some TV, but I prefer to play with the kids whenever the weather's nice outside. Once your joint compound is fully dried, you can apply a second coat like I'm doing here. And just make sure that you smooth it down such that you hold your joint compound knife at an angle like I'm doing here, and that'll make the ends of your job nice and tapered. Then you can scrape down or knock down any ridges using the same joint compound knife. You can use a sanding sponge like I'm doing here. You can either wet it or leave it dry, but sand down the entire surface in a circular motion. This is going to get a nice smooth job, and then feel around for your hands for any bumps or ridges. Prime the entire surface with a good primer. I used Kills in this case, so Kills primer. Prime the entire surface, otherwise your latex paint isn't going to stick. Then you can use a 1/3 inch nap roller, I like Purdy, to apply the latex paint to the primer. So I use a screen and then I roll on the paint like so. And that's how you patch a pop drywall nail or screw.
There you go. That's how you fix a popped nail or drywall screw in your sheetrock. Super simple, right? And the first version, which is just basically skimming over the nail and the hole that you made in the wall, is super simple. That's what I recommend. Unless you have a really damaged wall, then you can use the mesh tape. So I hope that you like these tips. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up so that somebody else can find it on YouTube and it'll help them out. And remember, if you haven't already done so and you're looking for more DIY tips, or you've got an old house that constantly needs repaired, you can always subscribe to my YouTube channel because a new video comes out every single Friday. I love this stuff. I love sharing what I do at my own home and in rental properties, and that's why I make these videos. And if you haven't already done so, you can also go over to my website, homerepairtutor.com, and you can sign up for the email newsletter there so that you don't miss any tips moving forward. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.